Hey guys, and welcome to my stimulus package update and stimulus check update. Wow, I haven't said those words in so long. I want you guys to know that I missed you more than you missed me, and I'm happy I'm back here for you with another video just to give you my perspective on everything that's been going on.
The annual cost of living adjustment. All of us are very aware of this, right? However, this was actually established way back in 1975 to help all of these beneficiaries adjust their benefits for the annual increase in the cost of living. So here's the problem. When they established the cost of living adjustment in 1975, they pegged it to the CPIW, Consumer Price Index for urban workers. However, this does not accurately reflect the living expenses of those people living on Social Security benefits. So what they want to do is they want to change it to the CPIE, Consumer Price Index for the elderly, which better reflects the living expenses for those people living on Social Security or fixed income benefits. Now you might be wondering, what is the actual difference here between these two? It's only about 0.25% or quarter of a point each and every year. Now you might be wondering, okay, who really cares? That's not much at all. You're right, it's not that much year over year, only about 0.25%. But over very long periods of time, like the 47 years it's been since 1975, that would actually result in a huge difference to your benefits. In fact, it'd be about $1,000 more on your benefits each and every month just because of this little change. Because of compounding over long periods of time, it translates into large sums of money. So going forward, if they don't make this change soon or right now, again, in 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20 years from right now, again, these benefits are going to be way behind just because of that little 0.25% adjustment. That's all it takes, seriously. Little adjustments over long periods of time, compounding does its magic, and it turns into huge amounts of money. So anyway, that is one adjustment that they want to do. Next is the simple guaranteed minimum benefit. So this is something that they established back in 1972 to make sure that those individuals who are working throughout their careers and maybe earning a small income, so that when they retire, they can actually start drawing on a special guaranteed minimum benefit. So now how this was actually set up is to actually pay out about 85% of the federal poverty line. So that's kind of what it's set at right now. However, they want to adjust this up to 125% of the federal poverty line. So as we know right now, the federal poverty line as we speak is $12,880. If we run the math on this, 125% of $12,880 is $16,100. So that's what they would want to adjust it up to, which actually translates into a $1,341 per month benefit as 125% of the federal poverty line. So again, that is something else that they want to establish just to make sure that they are looking out for the lowest income individuals out there. Again, and another a very amazing benefit right there that they want to do to just help out those individuals receiving this fixed income benefits, right? So again, some really cool things that Congress is playing around with right here, right now. All right, so let's quickly talk about this $360 raise to benefits as well, and then we can talk about some other adjustments here as well as a result of this amendment, this proposal, what they're playing around with as far as this bill. So one of the other provisions within this bill is immediately give every single beneficiary an immediate $30 raise to your monthly benefits, which translates into $360 each and every year. Now, this would not be as a result of the COLA raise, things like this. It would just be a $30 raise to benefits going forward each and every month, or $360 for the entire year. And this would be across all benefits: retirement, SSDI, survivors benefits as well. So again, another really cool thing here that they would want to implement as well right away for all of these beneficiaries. Now let's quickly talk about this bill and this proposal. So this is all within the Social Security 2100 as introduced by John Larson. Now he's been playing around with this idea for a while now, and what's really cool about it is it already has over 200 co-sponsors for this bill. What else is really cool about it is they've been talking about this one for a while now, and this is something that they actually want to bring in and implement and actually bring to the floor in Congress and start debating it and open it up and eventually get here passed relatively quickly. Now, what else is pretty cool about this? Unfortunately, they cannot do this through reconciliation. It must be done on a bipartisan basis. However, it would only take 10 votes out of Republicans. Now, he's been playing around with this idea for a while now, and what's really cool about it is it already has over 200 co-sponsors for this bill. What else is really cool about it is they've been talking about this one for a while now, and this is something that they actually want to bring in and implement and actually bring to the floor in Congress and start debating it and open it up and eventually get here passed relatively quickly. Now, what else is pretty cool about this? Unfortunately, they cannot do this through reconciliation. It must be done on a bipartisan basis. However, it would only take 10 votes out of Republicans. It only needs 60 votes in the Senate to actually get this thing through. Well, based on what they're talking about and all the provisions within this, they're actually very confident that they could get the necessary votes that they would need in order to get this through. This is something that they're eyeing and want to get done before the midterm elections, which are coming up here later this year, right? So this would actually be an amazing thing. Well, as we've been talking about since late of last year, there was a lot of talk around Congress and many people coming out saying they wanted to bring this bill to the floor in early 2022. Well, we're still relatively early in 2022, but as of right now, they have not brought it to the floor quite yet. Why? Because they're all caught up with the next stimulus package, the Build Back Better agenda, or whatever version of that bill they can actually get passed through. So that's what's kind of sticking up the whole process right now. That's what's hanging up this whole thing right now. But they have discussed bringing this to the floor and actually working on it and getting some voting done on it, the Social Security 2100, sometime relatively soon as they can get some of this Build Back Better agenda, the stimulus package, the skinny portion, the revised version, whatever it happens to be, through Congress relatively quickly. So this is actually pretty exciting, right? Now again, there are multiple different provisions within this bill. There's about a dozen different provisions within the Social Security 2100 where they actually want to raise, reform benefits, and adjust these benefits for about the 65 to 70 million beneficiaries receiving these monthly benefits. It's actually pretty exciting to look at all this and think of the possibilities that all these benefits could be reformed and actually raised for all of these benefits going forward. So some pretty exciting stuff. I want to lay out a few of these provisions right here in this video. Now again, there's many other things out there that are floating around as far as this bill, but these are some of the most popular and some pretty exciting stuff. So anyway, this is what I found for you. This is what I wanted to come up with and let you know what is going on out there right now. It's just simply because it's pretty exciting, and I do know that a lot of you here in the community are receiving monthly benefits just like these right here: Social Security, retirement, SSDI, and survivor's benefits. Now, if you're an SSI beneficiary, this does not actually pertain to SSI. However, there is another bill out there right now for SSI, which is strictly for SSI, that is actually very exciting as well.
Alright guys, this is all I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really missed you. Hopefully I'll see you here again very, very soon. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about here in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already. And click that notifications bell to be notified that whenever I publish new videos for you. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.